What's up, guys? So today a brand new patch came out for Call of Duty Black Ops 4. I think it was patch 111, something like that. But it was like 10 gigabytes for like it was like I turned on my PS4 and I was like, holy crap, that's 30-minute download just for patch notes. And so I was looking at the notes. Oh, by the way, the gameplay. There's two games today, which is great. The first one at the beginning, I think I was trying to get the like the high explosive challenge done with the rocket launcher. And I like how they did the damage profile for launchers in this game. Like, even with the high explosive, you pretty much have to get a direct impact to get a kill. You know what I mean? And I enjoy that. I enjoy that in Call of Duty. Explosive damage shouldn't be too high. To me, it's possible to get kills, but at the same time, like, look at that. It was pretty much at his feet, right? And he didn't die. So I do enjoy how they made the explosion damage in this game. Even with like the equipment, I think like frag grenades are almost useless. That's one thing they should change. They should increase the damage on frag grenades by just a little bit, because my goodness, those things are just completely useless. Like, there's no point on even using them. But and they make 9 bangs ridiculous and concussions ridiculous, but you know, the frags are just useless, right? So I mean, a little balancing issues, but anyways, the patch notes came out. It was a pretty big patch, so let's dive right into it. Let's see. So I think they added elevation and Madagascar to normal map rotation. This is something that I hate. They really did it good in Modern Warfare 3. If you remember from Modern Warfare 3, you could disable the map packs if you wanted to. So if you could, like, if you bought, like, I think it was the same where it was part of the update where you, like, everybody would download the map pack, but it would only be activated if you bought it, right? Something like that. I don't know if Modern Warfare 3 started it, but I know they were the only game where you could disable the map pack from like the main menu, the multiplayer main menu. You could turn it off like before searching for lobbies, right? And I don't understand how come they don't put that back into these games, because like not a big population buys the season pass. I don't know about this game, and I don't know how much people are actually even playing the game, because they refuse to put the player count on these different playlists like they did before in previous Call of Duties. So I am starting to run into the issue where, like, I would play a game in this lobby, I'm like, okay, these guys are playing like pieces of crap, right? So I'm gonna leave the lobby, find a new lobby, and I'll join the same lobby like 3 times in a row. And usually when that happens is because the player count in that playlist is low. That's the only reason you continuously join the same lobby. And it's not like it's connection, because I have great internet, you know what I mean, open NAT. So it's a player list. It's a player. The player count is, I don't know exactly how much players are playing, and I wish I did know. I'll play in the playlist with the most players, right? And you're gonna make it even smaller when you start adding the elevation and the Madagascar to the normal map rotations. Now I'm gonna be only matchmaking with people with the map packs, and usually those people try hard, right? Including myself. So it's just gonna be a big ass sweat fest. And I'm not looking forward to that. And every Call of Duty, it's been like that. Once they release the map packs, it's kind of when I start slowing down playing Call of Duty. Because, yeah, I mean, if I want to play competitive, if I want to play against tryhards, I'll play that playlist. You know what I mean? When I'm playing pubs, I want to relax and just play the game without having to try and use different setups and whatnot. And my goodness, that's not possible. It's not possible when you start, first off, when your player count is pretty low to begin with. And then you do stuff like this where it's in the entire map rotation only for the Black Ops Pass holders. So, you know what I mean? Like, it's going to get segregated even to smaller sections of the population in those playlists. So, not a fan of that at all. Like I've been saying to my friends anyway for the past years, I wish they would just bring it back to Modern Warfare 3. Have that option to disable your map packs, because pretty soon, I'm just not even going to buy these map packs. You know what I mean? Like, I might just, like, the only reason, honestly, why I buy these map packs is just for the zombies. You know, if it wasn't for zombies, I wouldn't be buying these map packs, because you're not getting anything for Blackout, and you're not really getting anything too much from the competitive. You're not getting any guns from buying the from the season pass. So, you know, pretty soon I might just stop buying the season pass, because, yeah, this shit is irritating as hell, man. So, anyways, let's move on. I think they changed a bunch of stuff in Heist. They added a few weapons. I don't play Heist. I don't care. Hardpoint, there will be no ties ever. So even in competitive, I'm assuming, by the way I'm reading this, is so if it is tied tied at the end of regulation, I guess, at the end of the time limit, then the next person to score a point will win the match. So there will never be a tie in hardpoint anymore. For Search, they resolved an issue that allowed the defenders to defuse the bomb and win the game after the bomb detonated. Now, I've never run into this problem, but that's a pretty shitty deal. It's like, imagine if it was like 3-3 and the bomb gets defused and he's still, you know, I mean, the bomb gets blown up and he's still defusing it after it's blown up. You know what I mean? That's kind of weird. Free for all, the assault pack can now be interacted with after it has been hacked, I guess. Well, I mean, I don't really play free for all, so I don't really know. Okay, 0. They changed stuff to 0. So hacking, it's more just like if you hack an assault pack or you hack a barricade, it'll remain even if the owner leaves the game. I guess if the owner left, it would get destroyed or disappear, but now it will stay, I guess, as long as the life cycle. Oh, this is a big one. This is something that is pretty cool. So hacking an enemy no longer prevents specialist weapon or equipment usage. That's actually pretty cool. So now, I'm pretty sure you can even stim. You know, I'm pretty sure that's considered your equipment too. So I'm pretty sure you can stim now while you're hacked. Because before, I think you only had one stim shot and you didn't recharge that stim. So I mean, I'm assuming that's how it is. Hopefully that's how it is, because that shit is annoying. Because when you're hacked for that freaking long, right, you're gonna need a heal, and if you can't heal, then it's like you're just dead every time you get into a gunfight. You're dead, right? If two people come, you're dead. So that was actually irritating. I remember running into that a few times. That was pretty irritating, but I mean, they fixed it. That's great. Ruin resolved an issue where it allowed Grav Slam to kill players through walls. I don't think I've actually been killed through a wall before. I know I've heard people like teammates in game talking about how, oh my god, I just got killed through a wall or killed behind a door. So hopefully that'll change things. Hopefully that changes things. But this is the second gameplay, and I went 46-2 in this TDM. I mean, I'm pretty sure I was playing against a bunch of Christmas noobs, but I was trying so goddamn hard. And yeah, just annihilated this team. I think the end score was like 75-20 in a team deathmatch. So, you know, talk about just, I mean, I literally did all of that, right? 75 minus 20 is 45, and I went 46-2, and I'm pretty sure I finished off majority of my kills. So, enjoy the gameplay. I went off. Or my sniper's nest went off. I forget how much actual gun kills I get. But let's move on to the patch notes. Firebreak, they just resolved an issue where from damaging players in game mode with fire. So I guess you could burn people with Firebreak's Purifier, and now you can't, or vice versa. One of them. I don't really care. I don't really play hardcore too much, so that's something that I don't really care about. Crash, your attack 5 will no longer remove the hack status from players. That's kind of shitty. I mean, that was a pretty good way to counter 0, right? Like, now that you can use your specialist weapon or equipment, you know, while you're hacked, that could be the counter to 0, right? To counter to the hack even without killing you. So, I don't know. I guess that's a pretty good change. I mean, I don't know. Checks and balances, I don't know how that would work. But let's go on to perks. Improve Cold Blood's enemy score streak targeting delay. Cold Blood sucks in this game. Let me just say that. Okay, I was just playing an icebreaker, and someone just caught in a sniper's nest, and I was the first one to die. And I was like the only one running Cold Blood on my team, because I was asking around. I was like, "Are you running Cold Blood? Are you running Cold Blood?" And nobody was running Cold Blood except for me, and I died first. So they gotta fix that shit. I mean, they changed it from delay from 5 seconds to 7 seconds, but still, yeah, man, that shit is just annoying. Improved Team Link clear vision radius by 9%. I don't know what that does. I've never used Team Link. Maybe I should use it. Yes! They finally did a counter to those EMP grenades. Tactical mass description now includes the increased resistance against the EMP disruptor. That's pretty cool. Now for score streaks, care package should now properly kill a player when landing on top of them. Okay, I've never known that before. Fixed an issue with the smoke. I don't care about that. Sound of the care package. I don't care about that. Dart. It failed to deploy the first time. Will not be usable if failed to be deployed the first time. Oh, that's weird. Resolved an issue where the player's new view angles would change while controlling a vehicle. Huh. Hacked vehicle. I don't really care about that. Resolved an issue where the acoustic sensor would stop functioning, then switching classes during the grace period at the start of the round. Fuck acoustic sensors. Now, they should just change it. They should just get rid of them. Nobody likes those things anyway. Now, especially in search. I mean, they should just ban it in search. I don't care if you use it in respawn, but that's when it really becomes irritating, when people are sitting in corners in search and destroy with acoustic sensors. That's when it becomes irritating. What else is there? Patch notes, challenges, clean sweep now correctly tracks hardcore, conquest now correctly tracks hardcore, the killathon reactive camo, it properly unwraps if it is unwrapped before the requirements change in the recent update. The killathon camo, yeah, for some reason it would work like in game, but you wouldn't be able to use it. It would show like it was unlocked or unwrapped, I guess, in like the loading screen, but when you actually played, it would show the killathon camo. So I guess they changed that. They changed some custom game things. I don't really care. Some stability. I guess some different crashes was happening to people. I mean, my game still crashes every now and then too, and it feels like it's just random. And honestly, that's about it for multiplayer. There was a big zombies update, and I think there was, if I'm reading, yeah, there might have been a blackout. Actually, yeah, they didn't really change too much things to blackout. It's just they reduced the concussion grenade stack count to 1, so I guess you only can use 1 concussion. You know what I mean? You can only have 1 equipped at one time. But anyways, that's about it for the patch notes. Today's 1.11 patch notes. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I mean, I got it in the second game, and even the first game when I switched off the rocket launcher, I was freaking getting it in. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. You know, subscribe for more videos. Leave a like, comment down below your reaction of the new patch notes, and yeah, have a good day. Deuces.